Alright. So today's the day that we reform the remove of faith. Currently here are the current results, but I will give you, they're all at like, say 10 minutes. That's for any last minute vote wants to come in, you know, just in case somebody new arrives and this is their first stream. You might want to give them a chance to as well. So currently we're seeing a 1 response. Most likely unyielding nature, 2 of these 4 doctrines, and the hierocratic leadership type. I will just like put the BRB music back on, and it's a 10-minute timer. And then after that 10 minutes, that's will reform. Shut my mic off for now, and start the time. I'm gonna start the timer now. Alright, the 10 minutes are up, so I'm gonna refresh this one last time. Make sure that everything is up to date. Alright, so we do have a four-way tie on the doctrines, and there's only 2 slots, so I'm going to real quick pull up a random.org. Just roll a couple. Roll 1 to 4 or dice rolls, or maybe not, because apparently I'm not sure I'll do a CAPTCHA. Please click each image containing a motor pass. Is that all of them? Oh, there's another page. Alright. Just gonna roll 1 to 4. 2, which is stability, and 3, which is ancestor veneration. Right. So now to actually get into the game, you know, do the thing. Right. So we're going to have unyielding nature, which is automatically selected by default. Stability, no more short range penalty. Rollers can spend piety to improve their core attributes. And you also got ancestor veneration. Oops. Good thing I didn't just cause it to auto do. Anyway, it says not the results of the poll. Ancestor veneration. Let's see first what that actually does. Religious head can decide upon undead ancestors to give special status. It enables eldership succession law and hierocratic leadership. There we go. Shaman Antanas of Visegrad has usurped the title Temple of Visegrad from Elder Beirut. So looks like we've got a bunch of the removal of Reformation. The ancient removal religion is proving unable to withstand the onslaught of the cross and the moon, and rather than abandoning the old ways, King Vidmanta of Lithuania and the most powerful priests have decided to reform the removal of faith, in order to defend his followers from infidel invaders. There's a now organized. He's in a strict hierarchy with an official religious head. The removal of faith has developed a series of well-defined rituals and a full list of deities needs to combat the proselytizing efforts of his neighbors. This event could mark the beginning of a new era of pagan revivalism, and all throughout Europe and spell doom for the Abrahamic usurpers, for Lema. So, we're pretty much the only... We're pretty much the only removal nation left at this point. Right now, a lot of our effort is going to be concentrated on dealing with things like the old removal heresy, and as well as the Slavic and Germanic followers that are still within our country. So, first things first, let's send our diviner out to proselytize. Just like over here somewhere. To castle his discontent for the next 20 months. You can also attempt to imprison High Chief Ulanix of Pomerelia. We have a 61% chance. He's a leader of a plot. to kill Chief Niven Benjudas of Nelsia. Can imprison this guy. Laying the plot to kill Algertus Wilkes. And this guy. Fleeing a plot to fabricate a claim on the High Chieftain of Lithuania. I believe that's one of my titles, so let's do that. Right. So now we have the Venerate Ancestors menu. So far nobody has been venerated, as it hasn't even been an in-game year since the Reformation happened. But we do have, for instance, the Vidia, who is essentially the removal equivalent of the Pope. Leave the removing congregation. And he's also our vassal. He's gonna be the one. And then, first Plixkov. So if he ends up starting a Great Holy War, he's gonna be the one that chooses a target. Which Great Holy War could be pretty good right now, as that would help sort of get the remove of faith. In fact, here we go already. Great Holy War for Estonia. The omens are clear. First Vidia Plixkov has declared Great Holy War on King Guthor of Gartharaki and the followers of Radagast in the Kingdom of Estonia. All free removal men are encouraged to aid in the conquest of their holy places. The Evas will strike down on their Radagast. So where is the Kingdom of Estonia? I think it's around here. In fact, here's Estonia right here. Or at least the High Chiefdom of Estonia. Actually, your kingdoms, this right here is the Kingdom of Estonia. So I imagine the target, yeah, there's Gothariki. So that's going to be the target of the Great Holy War. Right, so. And where's the option to actually join in? Oh, okay, here we go. Yep, all help is appreciated. Like, we're the only independent removal nation left, so yep. But current war score 0%. So you better get all our troops in. Apparently we're not able to call well, any of our allies. Yeah, you have no vassals that are possible to call war. So I guess we're... Although... I want to say they're able to, join in as well. The chosen of Percunus, the god of thunder, has spoken. As they're removing religion reforms to better face the modern world, several champions have stepped forward, claiming that Percunus has willed them to have found a new holy order. The chosen of Percunus, as they call themselves, have sworn to defend their removing faith and to direct the wrath of the gods towards the skulls of their enemies. Which means we now have there is now a holy order that can be hired for piety, and they will cost nothing, at least as long they just require. I'm pretty sure require you to be involved in a religious war. So I imagine they'll probably get brought in either by us when we have enough piety, or by the idea if the AI decides to go for that. Really? Now is not the time for a peasant revolt? Dang. The removing congregation has a lot of dudes. Oh, and here we go. Here's some of our vassals. There's one of our vassals joining in. The Chief of Nalcia. Which confirms that yes, your tribal vassals do join in. And despite being vassals, you just don't call them in directly, they join on their own. Ooh, and Pomeralia's in too. Which means it might be... And so you might just get to start the snowball all rolling. Because so far, the opposition's looking pretty pathetic. By comparison. Oh, and well, Scalva is not joining in on the Holy War. They're joining. They're sort of joining in because they're declaring their own war on Raslav. Well, good news. My brave knights have captured the target of the crusade, Narva. Well, we need a new spy master. Still need 80 more piety before we can bring in the Holy Order. Oh, but wait. They're already here. As they're serving directly under the Navadia. That's probably why he's got so many troops. Is because he's got a Holy Order and whatever levies he has normally. Our armies now stand poised to take part in the Great Holy War for the Kingdom of Estonia. Davis be praised. I have become a Hound of David. This character has fought to defend the Holy Forest. Martial +2, personal combat skill +10, church opinion +15, religious same trade opinion +15. It's like, I believe that's the equivalent of like Crusader, or a trait that you can get by fighting a crusade. Also, we should not be raiding right now. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to liberate a part of the Holy Land. Well, hopefully somebody will come and help us, as we're kind of outnumbered. And it's a defeat. But hey, I mean, things are still going well. Good news, my brave knights have captured the target of the crusade, Yarva. Blackmail that guy. Yep. Honored King, though I curse your name, I will comply with your unfair demand. Just keep the sensitive information to yourself. Really? Now is really not the time for an Orthodox revolt. But hey, I can call all of my vassals in to help me fight them. So like, that helps. Yeah, regardless of what form of movement you follow, we all agree we hate the Orthodox. And don't want them, you know, starting anything in our country. Just gotta sort of shut this down real quick. Or at least hopefully we'll do it quickly. The way things are going with people not actually, you know, putting in the full force in there. Here, maybe it won't be so quick. Alright. Yeah. Just took a little while. I just gotta send these guys back into the fray. Hey, the Great Holy War. Ooh, things are looking substantially worse. Like, things were looking alright at first, but now not so much. What happened to, like, the 9,000 people that we had over here? Let's see, orders. Ooh, looks like the Holy Order's down to like a couple, like 1,500. And where there used to be, you know, quite a few troops. things are not looking good as far as the Great Holy War goes. It's like some more of my vassals could join in, that would be great. You know, I think it's not just Remuva, I think it's only reformed Remuva. Right. Screw you, he seems to be a real explorer and experimenter, constantly finding new ideas and topics that fascinate him. Right. We can either have him lose curious and gain shrewd, or give him a chance to become patient. Patience is a pretty good trait, so I'll go with that. Well, at least he's been converted. Granted, it's just a random concubine, but still. What's that? Oh hey, it's somebody actually close by. It looks like we're getting some reinforcements, and so maybe we can then regain the advantage. Just get especially if we can just pick them off in small groups. Again with the Orthodox revolt. Really not in the mood for this. You know what, I'll just let my vassals handle it. Dark over Crusader, the Dorpat tribe has finally fallen to our mighty arms in the wrath of God. I think there's a little bit of a glitch there, because I'm pretty sure that's supposed to say the wrath of the Devas or something. You know, it's supposed to be something about, the remove of faith. Well, looks like things are turning bad again. They're bringing 10,000 troops our way. My guys have something to deal with back home. Well, I doubt we could have done much about that. We need to make sure that the second Orthodox uprising and it's crushed. My mood in this and tendency to lash out at people is getting worse. I sleep too little and can't seem to stop worrying. I'm now stressed. Now the raving mob of Orthodox infidels has risen up in Sierra. It's lovely. There I thought, you know, my vassals could just handle it on their own, but apparently not. This is the first time anybody's actually bothered to fight these people. Right. Commands enforced. There's an uprising over. Again. Maybe next Holy War should be against somebody a bit weaker. You know, somebody that can't just come at us with like 10,000 troops. Especially if not all of my vassals are going to join in. Right. Great Holy War has failed. Right. And I need to put that powerful vassal somewhere. If it inherited Henrika tribe from the chief Gibadats from as of Riga. Like, probably just focus on converting in people. Young Skargala has finished his education in the ways of faith and learning. I notice with pride that he has attained nothing less than a masterful level of knowledge. He's a mastermind theologian. He can also become kind. Young Borkus has finished his education in the ways of war. I notice with pride that he has attained nothing less than a masterful level of knowledge. So Borkus is a brilliant strategist. Let's see. It's currently factions, but none they're actually like dangerous currently. Let's see. Currently Borkus has the most no support from the council. He's got 20 martial, so should be a pretty good fighter if he ends up inheriting. King Headmantis is getting pretty old. It's gonna like spend a few years trying to maybe get more people on board with the new version of the religion. Let's see. Yeah, this list is being removed. Oh, I'm saying to the wrong places because blue means that's already your religion. It's gonna have to just wait till October and then I can then have her go somewhere else. I'm gonna want to try and get as many of my vassals. The man's a coward, that's for certain. He can't fight. He hates shouts and loud noises frighten him, and blood makes him faint. Recruiters will think Hang Ordinus will think Chief Ordinus is a coward. Let's see. Let's just go with that one. See, the best thing is probably going to be to like get my vassals. It's going to be to just like send her to the capital so that all the vassals not currently following the reformed no longer move of faith. Let's see. Elsa is Slavic, so let's see. Let's start with the ones that have the most strength and work our way down. It's gonna be Milza's. Chief Milza's, the Word Slayer of Marienburg. So, which is a remove of province. It's just not just Chief Milza's himself. Elf is not to not remove a. Like, you know, we've got pretty significant weight we can throw around in the form of almost like 19,000 troops, but only the ones that actually follow the remove of faith will, reformed remove of faith will actually join in on holy wars. Which honestly could probably also focus on the Orthodox provinces. Make sure that there aren't any more uprisings. Just gotta wait. Right. This place was the starting point of multiple uprisings, so just gonna proselytize over there. Not sure, I'll ask politely. Well, that certainly explains the tale of the Moaner. It's definitely complaining a whole lot. Just gotta mostly wait for a bit. And honestly, Great Holy War probably would have gone better if we'd just been able to declare war ourselves else on it with the Riki, because then we could have brought in all our vassals. Unfortunately, since we're technically an ally joining in, and we couldn't. Because that's kind of one of the benefits of the temporal leadership over or hierarchical, well, hierarchatic I think is the term. Like, I mean, well, Estonia is a thing now, they're just not Remuva. Like, there is now a kingdom of Estonia. But again, they're not Remuva. Apparently they also have a bloodline. And Blood of Rurik, monthly prestige plus it has a 0.81. Chief Justice Galva has a Chief Justice Emila of Scalfa has usurped the title Chieftain of Stetnizika from King Jacob the Chase. The first Neophisia Pilkscott has declared to remove a claim on Riga or on the Chief Justice Asura of Riga. Don't really know why that's happening. Right. Well, the commanders in Sierrats has converted. Like, I'm mostly looking to convert the whole county. Which there's a county religion converted 2.63% yearly chance. It's a let's get Elder Queen Nindagas. Let's do it instead. Skill of 22. Still very low, with only a 4.21 yearly chance, but hey, might make it work. Yeah, that's still twice as much as before. With multiple weak claims I can impress. And your steward. Yeah, I think it can be the new steward. There's some kind of conflict going on over here. Yeah. Skalva is going after Sandomir's. Mostly just gotta get more vassals to also join the faith. Which, I mean, if we can get like a good win and a great holy war, or that'll also help quite a bit. that will form an entire new like kingdom. There's also will form Remuva. Hopefully, maybe we can actually get, you know, an easier target for the next Great Holy War or something. Maybe Magyar could, well, would be pretty easy. Or maybe Moldavia or Hungary. I have no idea how long there's any kind of like cooldown or anything. I'll look that up. See if there's. See if we can find anything. Really in Holy War again for Mazovia on King Razzle of the Tenacious. Oh, another war against Magyar. Let's see. Let's see if there's any like cooldown. Unspecified. The Marshal has discovered a great man of military talent called Gediminas, who is willing to serve in my ranks. The religion has not had a great holy war end in the last 30 years. Oh, okay. Can hover over the religion icon. See when we can, when there can be another Great Holy War. Okay. The 10-11 is when then there's a chance of another one of those. But hopefully, if you know, Gothariki has not been, you know, significantly weakened in that time. Name the first idea. Oh, we'll choose somebody else, somebody that we can reasonably defeat. I'd say probably mostly just focus on. Might see if I can. Are there any good like claims I can press? I can get claims on this area over here, but it's kind of far away. Oh, and I've apparently got a weak claim on the chiefdom of Hortit, in the chiefdom of Kursk in Chernigov. Not gonna go for anything that's in there. Wow, Sardinia and Corsica has become like how. Pretty sure this is Sardinia and Corsica technically, but the nation of Sardinia and Corsica does not own it. I think, you know, it's in here somewhere. Yeah, when it can be going after any weak claims right now. So I'm just gonna focus on getting my religion to be in the proper hands. Well, getting my vassals to be in the proper religion. Maybe dealing with this this shaman guy. I think once it chiefess of Searad's has become a reformed remover, which her husband already has been for a while. No, it looks like. I mean, I would think that they've also got their own diviner working over there. Or to try and convert. Actually, let's. I think I'll focus primarily on individual characters as opposed to, you know, just getting in counties. Because by getting more of my vassals those converted, more of them will join in and on the next Great Holy War. Plus it's also way easier to convert or to subject as opposed to a county. It's currently got a 4.99 nearly chance of converting a county, but a 50% chance each year of converting a subject. Let's just go for the guy with the most troops and work our way down. Nuzlov, Old Remover Uprising, has declared it Lithuanian Old Remover Revolt. Yep, here comes another religious uprising. Only this time it's Old Remover. Could cause some problems depending on how many of my vassals are still loyal to the old version of the faith. Chiefess the Mila of Skalva has usurped the title Chieftain of Sandomirs from King Radislav of the Tenacious. Oh, so looks like some of Magkar's territory has become part of ours. I mean, not like Not like they're doing great. Need over there. Right? That's it. That dealt with. In council position. Yeah, sure. This High Chief can then be our new Chancellor. Right now, you know, other than the occasional like village uprising, things are pretty stable. I almost swallowed my tongue when a friendly courtier paid his respects to me. He thought I was displeased with him, and he left perplexed. Just gotta be sort of waiting right now. Small keys demanding our attention. I can pat the kitty to get 25 there for siege. I can allow the kitten to follow me home to gain pet cat with +1 intrigue and +1 health, or I can kick the kitty. Need to gain the cruel and an honestly very deserved 25% chance of being maimed. I'm gonna so the cat follow me home and get the +1 into intrigue and health. I will do nothing about that guy for now. You know, there are factions around, but like none that. Well, I mean, probably could have actually gone for that and reduced this independence faction a bit. Well. Okay, you successfully converted a random lowborn. But that's not who you're supposed to be converting. You're supposed to be trying to convert to Chief Milza's. You can demand religious conversion, but I guess it could try and you know, boost relationship of a bit. You know, send a gift and then see if he'll convert. Yeah. Here we go. He's now we're from remove. So now I can just, you know, I'll just go down the list and keep doing that instead. Till strength. And religious conversion. No. How's 15 gold sound? Is that enough for you to abandon your gods? Still no. Well then, just head to the council. Right. It's Galindia that he's in charge of, so just gonna try and convert Galindia. Total strength. Let's run from the top. It is Alvida's Wilkes. Alvida's is already he reformed remove, I'd say. And that the demand conversion option is not even appearing. Same with Erginus. Right. I mean, I believe it's only 3 men of the faith, so well, I'm just gonna go by opinion instead. That'll probably have an easier time. Right. Granted, people with the best opinion of me are also going to already be Remover, most likely. Yeah, out of the people that are not already Remover, this guy's got the best opinion of me. This guy being the next one down. And I've already sent him a gift. Notice I can't increase his opinion of me any further. Right. Probably also try and sway this guy. See, still quite a little bit of time before another Great Holy War can be called. Showing his notes a title. Oh, he usurped the title that from that heretic that's, reducing our moral authority by making it to where it wasn't, or one of the holy sites wasn't controlled by the right form of Remover. Just gonna turn up the speed. Gonna mostly just see how things play out until, well, at least the death of King David Mantis. Apparently, King Jacob of the Chase has died. Huh. Apparently we have the current king of Bavaria in our prisons. Very interesting. Which means I could, for instance, execute him if I wanted to. Can also ransom him for 250 gold since he's a king now. I think I'll wait on that. You know, he's there if I need a good amount of money sometime before he dies. I can't try and like convert him. You know, like set him free on the condition that he converts his country to Aruba or something. I guess another of my vassals declaring a war. King Jacob of Bavaria has accepted Chief Mulligan of Galendia as his peace offer. Oh, did we just get part of Bavaria? Something. I mean, not like the king can really do a whole lot. Because he's currently sitting in my prison. Let's see who we can imprison. Okay. Another uprising. Let's see. Excommunicated. Leader for plot. Leader for plot. Leader for plot. Excommunicated. I don't guess we better deal with this uprising. First you've got to get troops to move to the proper province. goes another uprising. You know what? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, and we've got both the King and Queen of Bavaria. Let's actually see who our prisoners are right now, other than the King and Queen of Bavaria. So we've got this person. She's mostly just a prisoner in Lithuania. So not really. Not really anyone all that important. So they're all just like prisoners, as opposed to actually having any kind of proper title. Probably go after these people. Just want to add a bit more land. I mean, they're also Orthodox, so that'll mean more people to cause religious uprisings. Yeah, mostly just focusing on and getting more people on board with the new move now. But again, you kind of need to be going for the guy in charge of the whole county. And there goes King Vimantis. So that's time for the reign of King Borkus II. We can ambition. Let's go for let's go for improved diplomacy. Yeah, that's a quick one to complete since we've almost got the amount anyway. And ruler and married. It's 22, so well, the Diviner of Osel is currently the closest one in age. Can I go for somebody with good learning? Not sure. I gained 2 prestige from marrying into House Saxon. So let's go for that. Get 10 gold. Gotta reselect who I want to proselytize. He's again. Might as well also check, you know, opinion as well. They may be able to get more people to convert now that I'm playing as a different person. So far, everybody with much of a positive relationship with me is already he reformed remove send this guy a gift. Still not wanting to convert. See, send gift. They could also consider awarding some honorary titles. Maybe this guy can be master with a blade. And there we go. Just had to make him master with a blade, and he's on board with the Reformation now. So I'll also give this guy master with a bow, and another one, and joins the Reformation. This guy's already reformed. So is Kenna, I think. Yep, that looks like it. Let's see, what's this guy's problem? He desires a chieftain of Sudovia. He's ambitious. And they could have sworn the stability got rid of the short range penalty, but I guess maybe because he's not reformed Remuva yet, he still gets it. Well then, you know what? Grant landed title. He wants Chieftain of Sudovia. Grant landed title. Chieftain of Sudovia. There we go. And he's now converted. Then send gift. Wants a seat on the council. Alright. Do we have a spot on the council for this guy? Is he better than the current, as best as his 13 diplomacy? Let's see if he's better than our current chancellor. He is not. In fact, he is not better than any of our people that are currently on the council. Sometimes you have to make some not so great deals. Just to to satisfy people enough to get them to follow your religion. Sure, he can also be the champion. But unfortunately, he's still not willing to convert. Maybe I can give him an artifact. Don't really want to give him any artifacts currently, so... You know what, he can be the cupbearer. Still not enough. Right? Just give him... this. Poznan. Demand religious conversion. Alright. That should be all of my vassals. And here comes the peasant revolt. Wait, did the two of them just say no, despite it saying that yes, they would do it? Let's see. This guy is reformed. This guy is reformed. This guy's still Slavic. He might still be like considering maybe the conversion. See. Must be at peace in order for them to demand anything. Just gotta deal with this peasant revolt first. Alright, that's dealt with. Right. If it said yes, and yet... Alright, there we go. He's now converted. Don't know what was going on there. But at least I didn't have to, like, put anything extra in the effort to get him to convert, or like, You could just have it be, you know, oh, you failed somehow despite saying yes, so you don't even get any chances. This again. I could have sworn I had this guy on board. But right now he's angry that he's not on the council, so let's fix that. I think it's because he became a powerful vassal. We gave him the province he wanted. Let's see. It's best as learning. But he does not, he is far from being the current diviner, so he's probably gonna become the steward. His stewardship is better than 10. Stewardship is 9. But well, I'll take the loss of 1 point into the stewardship for my council to get this guy to convert. Alright. So I think that's all of my vassals. So, next Great Holy War they should, at the very least, if they don't join in, it's not because they're not Reformed Remover. It's because of something else. It should make the next Great Holy War a bit more, or should make victory in the next Great Holy War a bit more achievable, especially if they can bring in their full 20,000 and plus troops. I've currently got saying is potential vassal ally troops. So I've just gotta wait for the next 12 years. See. Right, later for the plot, later for plot, and excommunicated. Gonna speed things up. Actually, it's not the next. It's next 22 years. There's actually. As it's not going to be until 1011 that there can be another Great Holy War. Gonna got maximum speed. Apparently there's a new leader of the faith, but it's dependent on it depends on the leader of the. It depends on the religion, not the leader. So just got 21 more in-game years. I think I'll try to... Oh, you can't sway the religious head. Like, you specifically can't. So I guess I'll just set -17 for now. Which I mean... Oh, and got into an argument with this guy. Fortunately, we're just gonna cancel trying to sway him because, I mean, I already got what I wanted. I've just gotta wait until around the beginning of the next century. If I can get to the next century, need this stream, then I believe there's like I want to say there's like a couple more Saturday night streams left in August. Let's actually see. Make sure I've got that right. Yeah, no, I'm gonna torture people right now. See. Yeah, there's 3 more Saturday night streams left in August, so I can get to, or at least to, oh, he's reported the success of my mission in Galindia. The majority of the population has been converted to the River of Faith. So hey, that's one more province that's not going to be starting any uprisings. So now that all of my vassals are converted, I can probably focus a bit more on the individual counties. Oh, they should also be working some the owners of the counties themselves should also be working on converting them, since that's why I didn't choose proselytizing in nature. The AI, I'm pretty sure they're, for the sake of the stability of their realm, wants to have their followers be the same religion. I think my vassals might be fighting each other right now. Yeah, if I can get to like at least the next century this stream, then I'll be able to make things work for the next few streams. Just like about like 133 years per stream. See, my vassal, High Priest Ludiferus of Kalos, has requested that the lower rank vassal should serve him rather than me directly. Once. Yeah, no. I mean, if Sviatoslav wants to have another Great Holy War for Estonia, then it should be a bit easier since Estonia is now an independent Slavic kingdom. Open council position. Gonna put this guy there, or just to keep the powerful vassals happy. It's 20 more in-game years before we can have another Great Holy War. Get it? There's a lot of fighting going on between my own vassals. As long as they don't, like, start becoming independent of me or something, and it's fine. They can sort out their own problems. And I'm being praised by the elders. There's usurpations going on and stuff like that. But still, somebody they can imprison for being excommunicated, and somebody they can imprison for being a plot. Well, one more person has become a Rupa. I'm focused on converting counties right now, so... just waiting. 19 more in-game years. 8 more to let's get to the new century. There's a talented town crier in Vilnius who seems able to capture the attention of the peasant rabble in an instant with his commanding voice. You study his methods and the pitch of his voice closely, and you expect to do better the next time you have to address it with a larger crowd of people. Gain one in diplomacy, which fulfills ambition. Let's see. I'll go for improving intrigue because I'm already at 5 in that. There's an elder against me as well. Let's see. Okay, do I have a good relationship with my wife? So, like, let's send her a gift. Do that up to 53. There's another empty council position. Oh, and the best guy for the job will be somebody who's a lunatic. He is a powerful vassal, so well, let's get him on the council. Currently got it's 2 glory hounds and 1 pragmatist on the council. Oh, and one of the glory hounds has become a malcontent. Right now, just waiting for these next 18 in-game years. The conversion of Nurgur. The tribes of Nurgur have become Catholic. They are these people over here. That's not great. Oh, and pretty much immediately there's a Norwegian revolt. On the conclusion of the long council meeting, he decided to make a toast. Of course, one toast eventually becomes many, and time seems to slip away. Later, as you leave the council chamber, you stumble and fall on your face. You can feel the taste of blood in your mouth and dizziness setting in. There's a 10% chance that I'll die if I don't call for help. Yeah, I'll just get somebody to help me up. I'd rather not risk that 10% chance right now. Especially since I've yet to produce any children. And neither has my current heir and brother. It's 993, so maybe to me, as long as we age 10, 11 in the next like hour, like I'll probably if we reach it in the next hour, I'll extend stream to at least. I'll extend stream until the end of the Great Holy War if needed. Yeah. And like, depending on how quickly we can get to that year. Or might not have to. Well, depending on how quickly we get to the 10-11 year and how long the Great Holy War ends up taking. Because I mean, if it's just like, say, Great Holy War for Estonia again. They seem like they're gonna be pretty weak unless they have a powerful ally they can call in. We got 17 more in-game years to go. They're at maximum speed and don't really have anything in particular to worry about, so... Alright, we've got another child on the way. Just kind of wait for the next 17 in-game years. I'll do it specifically so that I can gain Lustful, hopefully. And it did not, so... Guess I'm just... Yeah, can you not? Just mostly when there's like, you know, something I have to sort of micromanage, the things will really slow down. Yeah, I'll spend the 10 gold. Like, you know, once like it's only about an in-game decade. They've left like around 16 in-game years. It's gonna be the September of 10 and 11 when then the cooldown expires on current another Great Holy War, and then after that it's depending on whether or not the current leader of the faith if gets around to actually declaring it. Let's see. Got a powerful vassal that wants a position on the council so she can be the spy master. Lithuanian war for the chiefdom of Pensk and chiefdom of Volkovitsk against Chief Volkovitsk of Pinsk. Yeah, honestly, my vassals seem to be doing pretty well at expanding the kingdom for me. He's not even having to declare wars very much in the force of those for expansion. And here comes a peasant revolt. Means I have to slow things down so I can spend a little bit of time Actually, they're fighting some raiders right now. Well, that deals with the peasant revolt right there. I just gotta, might as well deal with these raiders too. There, while I'm at it. Just gonna, if I can actually get troops into the province they are in, to keep moving around. Right. That's raiders dealt with. At least mostly. Currently they're just retreating. Just trying to fast forward for the next 15 in-game years. Where isn't just sit. See how things go. You know, from there. Right, 15 more years ago. Once again, the resentful full. Let's make it go any faster, since is it less to process. Yeah, doesn't look like it's causing that much of a difference. Unless my final impulses. I'll improve skirmish techniques and construction. So it's the scalping and revolt. There really is scalping revolt going on that Hungary has become orthodox. They're not fighting me. Oh, they're just trying to like regain control of Scalvia. You're not sure. Should also select a focus for Jevna. Currently she's got 1 point of base stewardship and nothing else. She is 1 year old, so see, my best base stat is actually diplomacy. And I end up going for like Marshall. And Queen's best stat base stat is tie between Marshall and Stewardship. So you know what, let's go for struggle. So that you can hopefully get good stats. That's for Marshall. I probably could have actually gone for like, you know, thrift. You know, so you can learn about diplomacy later. Right. 14 more in-game years. Before the cooldown expires on the prison declaring Great Holy Wars. So, even if we don't have another Great Holy War this stream, I'll still only need to see. So I only need to go for about a century and a half for the next 3 streams to be able to get to 1444 or by the end of August, as long as they get to as long as I get to the next century this stream, which is going to be in 3 in-game years. So alright, let's do some hunting. Oh hey, the hunting went well. And it improved my, for the time being, it has improved my martial for by another 1 point. Actually, I can improve it further by just equipping the axe instead of the sword. So now I'm sitting at 23 martial and 41 in combat skill, personal combat skill. Right. Improvements to our commanders. I just like a couple more in-game years just to go for the Meophysite Hate Faith Triumphant. The adherents of the Monophysite Hate Faith have been steadily dwindled to the point that our Meophysite hate believers are the majority. This new state of affairs has reduced the Monophysite faith to a de facto heresy. All former Monophysite holy orders in Armenia Physite. Like that's Muslim stuff. Which doesn't really affect me a whole lot because they're all the way down here. Maybe not. We were thinking of somebody else. Yeah, I think I'm... Well, let's look it up. Physite... CK2. Oh, it's actually... it's Coptic Christianity, apparently. Where even are those people then? It's like I'm not even seeing like any... I'm not saying any like Metaphysite need to... Oh, they're down here. Like towards the bottom of the map. It's like not really something that concerns me a whole lot. Because I'm over here. Just got a couple more years to go before the beginning of the century, and until 13 more to go before first Fadila has dispatched a group of prominent theologians to initiate peaceful dialogue with the heretics and Incanas. Just got 13 more in-game years to go before we finish the cooldown on Great Holy Wars for the Northern of Faith, and 2 more in-game years, like actually 1.5 in-game years at this point, before the turn of the century. Looks like things are not going great with this particular vassal. If I don't end up extending it past it, as the 3-hour mark, there's only like 44 minutes left in the stream as well. Let's see. Sure. I'm gonna give her a cameo for myself. got quite a bit of prestige. Probably be using that for something. We're down to the last 12 in-game years before the next Great Holy War can be declared. Just gotta wait for that to happen. Oh, it looks like there's some disease. Consumption. Looks like it just completely cleared out pretty quickly. I believe Jeff now will be learning it like martial or something. And by the time the next Great Holy War starts, if she hasn't already completed her education. Oh, okay then. Sure. Yeah, of course it was easy. He's got negative 75 and I've got 44. So of course it was easy to just demolish him. Let's see. Is he still alive? See. Cancel. If he is, he's not. Yeah, he's still alive. You know, like, I let him live. Even though I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a fight to the death. The young talented artist from Vilnius proposes to paint an iconic portrait of King Jagiellon of Lithuania. Yeah, I'll spend the 2 gold. Right. That's officially the 11th century. Just got 11 more years to go. And about a half hour to get through them in. Each 3 years goes past it. As the start of the new century is 1 fewer year where I have to play through on the next 3 streams. Games of this game. And if I want to get to 1444 before the release of the Ace of CK3. Means that I can convert this over to theologians dispatched by Arcaneartist by the first that are returning home in triumph. The heretics have renounced her false beliefs. So these guys are no longer going to be heretics. No matter how discreet I may have been with my lover, my Viva still manages to grow suspicious of my behavior. Or I think I might have tried too hard to be inconspicuous. I'll spend more time at home, which gets me the humble trait, granting me +1 piety per month, and +5 same trade opinion, and -5 opposite trade opinion. So it's just waiting through the next in-game decade. Yeah, I can't figure just break it off. Need a new marshal. But you've got a powerful vassal in need of a seat on the council, so like it looks like my choices for council members are getting pretty limited if I want to have all the powerful vassals be happy. There's currently only one spot that is not occupied by a powerful vassal. Right, just one more game decade. I think I can do that in about a half hour. So then it'll just be a matter of how soon the next great holy war gets declared. I need help with a delicate private matter I don't want the Chancellor to take care of. There are those who think me undiplomatic, and I fear they are right, and that now I really need to be diplomatic, or the woman blackmailing me might spread her lies, me being unable to do anything about it. A diplomatic friend, then could you please help me? Get this guy, this 12 diplomacy to help. Sure, I'll call on his aid. So do only have an 8 needed in diplomacy. Hey, just gained 1 intrigue. Explain the situation to Vyacheslav carefully, not wanting him to know too much about the situation, and but the fear of the lunatic woman spreading malicious rumors made me quite talkative, and that they may have told Vyacheslav too much. It was for the best though. Vyacheslav agreed to help me, but I wanted to be reimbursed in case something would happen. Yeah, I can swing the 3.5 gold. I'll make a move on Jeffna as well. just, once again, still another 10 in-game years ago. It probably won't be until at least 10-12 that the next Great Holy War gets declared, because is it were they already Catholic? Oh, I guess maybe the revolt turned them back to Germanic. Anyway, probably won't be until 10-12 because the timer runs out, the cooldown runs out late into 10-11. So probably got more like 12 years. Probably got more like 11 years to go. Yeah, I'll just help Jeff with her reading. Gotta. Oh, now we've got another first video for Drosik. Who's apparently lustful and wroth. I don't want to. Do I want to risk becoming cruel? Just cruel? You're not sure. And I gain neither trait. So I just became enemies with the queen and said, do you know what? Really? Alright, how's this? Boom. Just had to pay him a bit of money. Now I can just marry somebody else. Let's see. 36, so I mean, it would make sense to marry Jeff, another recluse. Granted, I'll lose 300 prestige, but I've got more than enough. Traveling poet who calls himself a bard arrived today. Let's see. If there's anything wrong, I will break every bone in his body. can stay as long as he likes. I found him to the chief. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that. Had introduced the bard to the court, and I told him how much I appreciated that. Finally, someone who can sing. Just gotta wait another, gotta wait another in-game decade. Yeah, just about. So, that's not great. The Spy Master just got murdered. Murdered while investigating a rumor of a plot. I think it's a new powerful vassal. Well, that spy is either somehow less powerful or a child. Well, something. Because he didn't show up on the list of options. Names for the new Spy Master. So, they must be like a child or just not as powerful. Yeah, I'll become a hunter. That's a permanent and +2 martial and +1 diplomacy and +10 personal combat skill. So I'm sitting at 54. So nothing else. I should be a force to be reckoned with once this next great holy war can actually be declared. Provided that I've still, got a lot of my youthful prowess. That is by the time that happens. It'll be in probably another 10 years at least. Well, closer to 9 at this point. Yeah. This will probably be in at least 10, 12. I still did not manage to become lustful. If I don't if it doesn't start in the next hey, Lumza now has the majority of its population converted, so time to move. Here to a different province. Probably another Orthodox one. Maybe pluck. It'll either happen this stream or next stream, most likely. Because either it'll start to the next 23 minutes, and I'll just extend the stream if needed to reach its conclusion, or we'll get close to the stream and even see it'll happen next stream, which will be next Saturday. Just gotta wait. Another about 8 in-game years. Yeah, we're trying to pillage constantly. Oh, now Gothariki, he is also Orthodox. Right. And you need another new spy master. And it's a powerful vassal, no winning a position, so you can have that position. And just gotta wait for the next. I think I can probably. I think I'll probably be able to make it till at least, you know, the next point in which a Great Holy War will be possible, whether it actually gets declared or not. I think it was just a visual glitch. That's right there because it said remove even though I'm currently in the realms map mode. I think Gothariki was tribal, like they still are. Oh, from the looks of it. Now that oh boy, increased revolt risk. Now that Gothariki is Orthodox, they might need to become feudal, which means they'll lose out on their potential vassal allied troops. I'm pretty sure. Because I'm pretty sure that's what happened with the guys that were down here. Where, you know, they lost a lot of potential also, they lost a lot of troops, and then we were able to just swoop in and take our holy provinces. Page of this pregnant again. If I had penny and ruled, the world would be a more chaotic but fun place. If I keep following the laws, the world would have less chaos but also be less fun. You can either go for arbitrary, which gives me more intrigue but less stewardship and learning, or I can become just. See. Sure, I'll go for just. Well, 45% chance of becoming just. The Bogomillis heresy has appeared in the kind of Dobrzan. What does that have to do with us, exactly? Absolutely nothing. I mean, from the looks of it. Because it looks like there's Romanesco. You know, not even the same kind of paganism. Getting down to the that's like 15 minutes of the stream, and so we'll see what happens in the next like 7 in-game years. There's probably. Because it's likely either new Great Holy War will be declared fairly soon after the time limit runs out, or well, after the cooldown finishes, or I'll just call it for the night in the next 15 minutes. Or, you know, we might not even get to the next 7 in-game years in time. It depends on how many times I end up pausing. It's like, because of events. It's like I no longer have the king and queen of Bavaria in prison. Apparently the petulant eggs are over here and become Sunni. And they've also become cyber. Right. Need a new marshal. this guy's the best this guy's tagged as commander for best candidate. But he's also a powerful vassal, so he gets priority easily. Looks like that should make things interesting. Having, Sunni and Orthodox be neighbors with each other nearby. Yeah, as long as they don't get in the way of hopefully sort of snowballing the sort of revival of the movement of faith, if they can do whatever they want. Right. Gonna get through about like 2 in-game years a minute. Have some doubts about actually getting to that year before the 3-hour mark, but I think if we get very close, I think we're close enough that that'll probably just extend the stream at least long enough to get there. Like at least long enough to get to the point of there being the possibility of another Great Holy War, even if it doesn't start right away. Just gotta wait for the next 6 in-game years. And gonna take... Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen within the net. I don't think we're gonna get to it before the 3-hour mark, but we'll probably be very close. Because, it's gotta get through at least these 2 years. Where is it? I feel like, at least like a year every 2 new real-world minutes. I think our vassals have been pushing their way into Bavaria. High Chief Yusik is the sword of Gabia has created the title High Chief of Naitra. This guy's a powerful vassal in need of a position, so he can be the new chancellor. Let's see, best. He's very good for martial, so you get martial education. And we can go back, just continuing to fast forward. With the fastest speed, the speed that probably is not gonna be quite enough to actually get it to the 10-12 year before, or you know, my usual stopping point. Actually, it's gonna be pretty close. So again, I'm probably gonna just shoot for 10-12 and keep going if there's a Great Holy War declared. Otherwise, I'll probably be where I call the stream here for tonight. At first, the signs were small, easily dismissed as coincidences, but now they're becoming too frequent to be ignored. The omens surrounding my wife's pregnancy are terrible. 30% chance of each of us becoming stressed. And neither of us became stressed. Like, I mean, it's only gonna be like 4 more in-game years. Years pretty soon. Yeah, the faster I deal with any events that crop up, the faster I'll also be able to progress as for the timeline. I mean, at least we're getting close to the point of only needing to play through about like a century for each of the next 3 streams of this. Another child. Let's see. You can also go for the trouble focus. Or the struggle focus, I mean. This kid's got good diplomacy. I think it's thrift that's good for diplomacy. Actually, yeah, sure. And oh, that's probably what those omens were about. That was a sickly. He's a newborn. I'm gonna wait until he matures a little to select his focus. Right. About 4 more in-game years to go. Version of Chernigov. Chernigov has now become Orthodox as well. Well, we're sitting here being just kind of a pagan powerhouse with our reformed religion and about 22,000 troops. It was to send after anybody that opposes us if we all work together. Alright, need a new spy master. this guy can be the new spy master, at least until, well, there's a powerful vassal. Just depending on how provinces got divvied up after the death of the previous spy master, there might not be a fourth powerful vassal. There probably is. Probably just, you know, a child held right now. See, still. Oh, okay, you can. Oh boy. Yeah, I've got rebellion. So I tried to stop this guy from making a claim on the High Chiefdom of Lithuania, because I'm pretty sure that's one of my titles. Now I've got to fight and hit him. Might as well focus on just crushing his armies first. First they'd have to actually stop running away like a bunch of cowards. And hey, I've gained more intrigue. And I'm a poet now as well. Alright, already at 38% net war score. And now I've got a new king. Things, just gotta. I'm gonna worry about dealing with it. With this rebellious, this vassal first. Which I mean, just fighting his army directly, he seems to be working pretty well. Plus, you know, this gives me something to do to occupy my time until for the next 3 endgame years. I could probably extend the stream until all of this is at least resolved. Well, that way, you know, I don't have to come back to it next Saturday. Can really do without them running away constantly. They keep just getting more troops. We then have to deal with. maybe I should focus on dealing with the provinces instead. Shouldn't take too terribly long to siege down on some provinces of theirs. Especially since I believe this right here is their capital. Yeah. Decided to get me some good. Apparently I'm severely underweight. But hey, all it took was taking over their capital, and they were just like, you know, they just gave up. Alright, ruler unmarried, and need to fix up my council. Let's see. Wow, the options are getting really slim for somebody to actually marry to my current ruler. Right. And I need another new steward. This guy can be the new steward since he's a powerful vassal. Let's see. At least I've got two nephews. Those that can be my heir. I mean, given that he's apparently severely underweight, I don't know how long this king is gonna last. Is, you know, severely underweight and frail and malnourished. See, whenever I walk through the streets of Vilnius, I can hear the sound of snickering behind my back. My tribesmen do not respect me, and who could blame them? I've grown so thin and pale that even the most menial task makes me cringe and faint. And how can I be the king of anything in these conditions? Try and get him to eat more. He's no longer temperate, but maybe he'll actually, you know, not just waste away. Oh, apparently there's a great holy war. The omens are clear. Dalai Lama Pode has declared a great holy war on Maharaja Mahapit II of the Pradihara kingdom and the fathers of the Lord in the kingdom of Kasala. All free bondmen are encouraged to aid in the conquest of their holy places. As Shinji, they will strike down the Lord. Okay, maybe we'll have a great holy war of our own in a couple of years. Yeah, it's not the guy. Ooh, build a great work. Not sure. Let's find something. So just like build something in the capital. Oh, maybe. Just Vilnius. You can go for a great temple, a ruler statue, grand fortress, great walls, royal palace, magnificent garden, grand university, great library, grand mausoleum, and great stone circle. You know what, sure, I'll build a great stone circle. It's the only one we can afford. Now, hopefully, he'll live to actually see it reach stage 2. As no, he will not. He will just keel over from malnourishment, and within the same year. So now we have a regent, or the High Chief Rodoslav of Yetvingia. So need a new court chaplain, or diviner is a proper term. Council's discontent until 1012. And it's gonna be 9 years before Arcane Venus can then really do much ruling. We were almost to 1012. She also gone about 12 minutes over, so once you reach 1012, we'll probably call the stream there. If we don't have a great holy war we can join in on soon. Which I don't know if I even can while I'm, 7. There's factions happening. Mostly just independence and trying to get my brother on the throne. Hey, the cooldown is almost over. Just a few more months. Is it? It's July's. It's like 4 more months before the cooldown ends. Well, closer to now. It's 4 more. It was closer to 5 more over 4 because it's going to be towards the end of November of this year. August. September, which King is 8 now. November, so just gotta wait for the exact day. Alright. So, hey, Crusader can now declare a Great Holy War anytime he wants. Alright, we've reached 10-12, so I think that's where I'll leave it. For the stream. Next EK2 stream will be Saturday, and next stream in general will be on Tuesday with Talisman, which I'm pretty excited for for Talisman. Like Talisman stream because it's actually with an expansion I haven't played with before. Or as I bought the Harbinger just like this week. You can and haven't checked it out at all off stream. So I'll be going in semi-blind. Like I know some things about the Harbinger expansion, but not nearly as much as I know about, say, the dungeon. Right. I'm gonna find somebody streaming CK2 new to host, all to raid. And thank you all for watching. Again, next stream on Tuesday, next CK2 stream on Saturday. I'll also be streaming CK3 on like pretty much the release date. As it's Tuesday, so it falls under my usual streaming schedule. It also depends on whether I end up cutting Tuesday streams during this next semester. Right. Let's raid this person.